Here we are back at our waypoints. Now we figured out two of these. This was the temple or the cathedral. This was the garden. And just to confirm, I want to have a look this way before I go into the cathedral to see if this is actually the symbol for death or maybe something different. And I've been looking at it wrong this whole time. So I'm gonna go down here. So it looks like we're scouring the edge of the tower. Little doorway there. And then a path up. Let's check this doorway first. Another hidden area. Trying to see if anything here is interactable other than the door or the screen. It looks like some sort of computer. We saw one of these before. Let me see. So where was this? Where it was this kind of messaging system. Let's see if this one that we found looks similar. So, access the computer. And let's see what we find here. So we have the same symbols, tower, these whirling lights that don't really do anything if you click them. Looks like they're orbiting each other. And then this symbol, which in the previous computer was like the messages. But what I immediately notice is that the symbol at the top here is different than the one we had before. So let me go back. You see here it was a straight line. And now we have one where there's a little branch off to the left side. So here, so it is a kind of teleporter, I think. So earlier we had this door with a straight line, and when I clicked it, it brought me back to this screen where we were outside of the door, but there was nothing else on the tower to be displayed. And now I'm thinking, so these lines on the side means that we're here right now, and it looks like it might beam us up and put us down at the other place. So let me check that in a moment. I'm gonna see if there's these messages again on the other side. So this time there's nobody communicating with us on the other side. Now just to remember this, I'm gonna screenshot. My smartphone, and let's put it together over here. So just make a note for myself. Second door or teleporter. No messages, no person on the other side. So let's see if this thing actually teleports us. So right now we're at the branch. Let's click there. See what it does. Blink our eyes, and now we are at the teleporter with the straight line. Okay, so this actually does what I thought it was gonna do. And just to remind myself where this was, How did we get here? All right. So this was from the tower. So that's where the guards were guarding the tower. So teleport back to the branch. And then we have that same symbol on the top here. Okay, let's go back and figure out where this path leads us. And here we have the confirmation. This is a cemetery, a graveyard. So the symbol that we had right here, where we have a place with death at the center, that this was the symbol for death, or what I think is death. So this is, let's say, cemetery. How do you spell cemetery? Okay, graveyard. English is not my first language, so sometimes I have to look for the word. Let's put graveyard. So do we have any symbols that we have not filled in right now? Create music. Yes, there was this one. So we had this prayer. So maybe this was the symbol for a priest, because it has these same wavy lines on it. But I think maybe when we get to the temple, we'll get an idea if this actually means priest. Okay, so big place here. And we have a symbol at the top, and I think this means graveyard, yes. So that seems to confirm what we have here. Okay, check at the top. I have this little house, or how do you call it? Like a tomb. Graves at the bottom here. See, we have a grave with symbols there, another statue. Let's check this gravestone first. So we have the sun at the top, or maybe God. You're seeking God, question mark. Temple helps you. Kind of makes sense. The temple helps you if you're seeking God. So that gives us an indication that we have to go back to the temple, maybe to find some answers that we are looking for. Oh, I see this tomb house here is interactable. Or these other ones interactable? Oh, it's the statue that's interactable. Counting. Seems like there's 6 positions you can put this statue in. And I see other statues here and here. So maybe we have to point them in a certain direction. Here is another one. So there's 4 interactable statues with 6 or 8 sides each. How to point them? We could point them towards the middle, all-seeing eye, something like that. Let's see what the statue says. So God is watching or guarding you and me. So watching, guarding. Now I'm thinking we didn't actually, I'm not sure, did we fill this in ourselves? Watching, guarding. Let me just check where that came from. Devotee, Stop watching you and me. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Because this was the stealth level where we had to sneak past the guard. So devotee stops watching you and me. We go to the tower. Did we see that anywhere else? Not here. Here, no. Okay. No, that's it. So God is watching or guarding you or me. So we have this all-seeing eye. And another test here. See, friendship maybe? Or greeting? We had a hello. Greetings, we already have that one. Maybe that's help? Because it kind of looks like two intertwined hands. Then here, speak. Do we have something for speak? Maybe prayer. Create. Sell. No. Pray. Let me just check my notes here to see we've seen that symbol a couple of times. Here. God. Maybe this is the symbol for speaking then. God is speaking to men. And it's not just prayer, but speaking. Because we know, so this is a verb. And we know that this is to close, to open, to watch. So I'm thinking the I is probably watch. And then this, pray, speak. And this seems to be friendship or hug. Do we have anything for that? Garden, create, ocean, instrument. Huh. So there's this one symbol, but this means a type of person. I think it's priest, probably. Not sure here. What could be friendship? Because there's this one symbol we have not found yet. So this, speak, help, watch, and this, let's see if we can find the symbol. Now, if I go back, stop, we have a symbol for upstairs, or maybe garden, because we have these symbols of plants. And then this, a bird flying away. Why did I think this is go upstairs or follow? Well, let me remind myself where I saw that symbol. here. Me stop. I have to go. So I'm trying to think what this symbolizes. It's something like freedom or letting loose, unlocking. Maybe the word is flying. No. Going up. No. Maybe this is not garden but plants. But I don't know. I would not see this as the symbol for plants. And these, there was also at least one wrong. Okay, so let's figure out what this puzzle is. So we have instruments, we have the flask. Let's turn this and see what else we have. A weapon. And a key. Okay, anything here? What do we have here? Seems to be also a devotee. Let's turn the devotee towards God. Cat, not interactable. And let's see, what did this say? You're seeking God, temple help you. This one was God is watching over you and me. And then now we have these three statues pointing towards God. Question it remains, what does God do? Is God a musician? Is God a potion master? A creator, maybe an alchemist? Is he a warrior? Or does he hold the key? Okay, nothing here yet. So I'm thinking that maybe we need to find some answers in the cathedral, because there's nothing really more interactable here. So just for myself, I'm gonna make a screenshot of this riddle so I can remember if I want to think about it later on. So the other thing I'm thinking about is that we have to point these devotees towards the church, but there's not really a good clue of where exactly we should be pointing them then. So let me just try one thing out. Can I click anything in this picture other than the text? Not really. So right now what's pointing is the music. Now it's the flask. See if anything changes. No. Then if we turn it again, it will be the sword. It's got maybe a warrior. Oh. And then we're back to the key. Maybe now God has the key for us. Oh, nothing here. Okay. So it seems like this is not the solution yet. What I'm going to do is go to the temple to see if I can find more clues there. So let's go back. So this should bring us back to the waypoint. Yes, temple this way. Don't think there was a way to go to the left side. Can God here or beggar gave us this strange clue, me create you. Show us anything else? No. We have opened the door. Okay. I'm gonna break for the video here and then we'll go into the temple.